The 2027 Ford Maverick is doing what the rest of the truck market keeps saying isn't possible. It's delivering a compact pickup that genuinely wows everybody, starting at around $30,000. If you've been holding off on a new truck because the running costs alone make ownership feel unaffordable, the Maverick's standard hybrid powertrain is about to change that calculation entirely. Most people assume a pickup that fits in a parking space and gets impressive fuel economy must be giving something up. But the 2027 Maverick is pulling up to 4,000 pounds and returning 39 miles per gallon combined, and that combination doesn't exist anywhere else in the segment. Incredibly efficient yet capable hybrid powertrain. The case for the Maverick Hybrid starts with the fuel economy numbers, and those numbers are hard to argue with. Under the hood, a 2.5-liter inline-4 teams up with an electric motor for a combined output of 191 horsepower, managed by a continuously variable transmission that keeps the setup smooth and efficient at every throttle input. Think about what it costs to fill up a truck every week. For buyers who use a pickup as a daily driver, commuting, running errands, the occasional haul, fuel expenses add up fast, and most trucks in the segment offer very little relief. The front-wheel drive hybrid is rated at 39 miles per gallon combined, 42 in the city and 35 on the highway. For a vehicle with a cargo bed, those numbers belong in a completely different category. All-wheel drive is available on the hybrid as well, and the efficiency penalty is minimal. The all-wheel drive hybrid returns 37 miles per gallon combined, still well ahead of most compact competitors. 0 to 60 takes around 6.7 seconds in the all-wheel drive configuration, which is a competent result for a truck averaging close to 40 miles per gallon in the city. The hybrid is smooth, undemanding, and cost-effective over time, but those miles per gallon numbers come with a trade-off. 191 horsepower is perfectly adequate and nothing more. For buyers who want real urgency behind the throttle, the Turbo 4 is a completely different machine, and the gap between the two is bigger than most people expect. Turbo 4 for serious performance. Not every Maverick buyer is running calculations on fuel costs. Ford's 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4 delivers 250 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque through an 8-speed automatic transmission. 0 to 60 falls at around 5.8 seconds, putting the Maverick in genuinely quick territory for a compact pickup. Fuel economy lands at 25 miles per gallon combined in the front-wheel drive configuration, and those are reasonable numbers for the power on offer. The bigger story this year is drivetrain flexibility. The Turbo 4 is now available with front-wheel drive, not just all-wheel drive. That matters because the front drive setup keeps the entry price lower, and buyers previously had no choice but to pay for all-wheel drive hardware with this engine. That's no longer the case, opening the turbocharged Maverick to a wider range of buyers who want the power without the premium drivetrain cost. 250 horsepower in a compact pickup is already a strong argument, but Ford went further, taking that same engine and wrapping an entirely different vehicle around it. The result is a trim that doesn't drive, look, or feel like anything else in the Maverick lineup, and it's the version that's genuinely going to turn heads. Lobo, Street Performance Masterclass. The Lobo is the Maverick reimagined around driving character, and the changes go deep. This trim takes the turbocharged 2.0-liter and builds a purpose-built sport package around it. It comes with lowered Sport Tune suspension, performance brakes, Sport Tune steering, and a dedicated Lobo driving mode that encourages the rear end to rotate when exiting a corner. That last detail is worth noting. Most compact trucks are specifically engineered to avoid that behavior. The Lobo is going in the opposite direction entirely. Distinctive 19-inch black-painted alloy wheels and a redesigned front end with a unique grille separate it visually from the rest of the lineup, while Lobo-specific synthetic leather upholstery brings the cabin's character in line with the exterior. The transmission swap is the biggest mechanical change. The 8-speed automatic is replaced by a 7-speed unit with paddle shifters, with torque vectoring all-wheel drive working in the background to improve cornering stability. In testing, the Lobo hit 60 in 5.8 seconds and returned 32 miles per gallon on our 75-mile-per-hour highway fuel economy run. The Lobo proves the Maverick can entertain, but a truck that can't carry real loads or pull real weight isn't worth much to most buyers, and that's exactly where the Maverick's next argument needs to be made. Solid work capabilities. The Maverick isn't competing with midsize workhorses, but its capability numbers are more legitimate than the compact sizing suggests. Maximum towing reaches 4,000 pounds with the optional tow package, and maximum payload is rated at 1,500 pounds. Those are solid figures for a unibody platform that also prioritizes ride quality and fuel efficiency. Anyone who has tried loading sheet materials into a short bed truck knows the frustration of things not fitting cleanly. Ford addressed that directly. Up to 18 sheets of 4x8-foot plywood fit in the Maverick's 4.5-foot bed without angling them. It's a figure that means something real to contractors and weekend project builders alike. A 12-volt outlet is standard in the bed, with a 110-volt option available for tools and job site equipment. Every configuration arrives as a crew cab, and the 40-foot turning circle keeps the Maverick genuinely manageable in tight urban environments, which is something mid-sized trucks routinely struggle with. The capability numbers hold up well, but a truck you spend an hour in every day lives or dies by its interior, and this is actually where the Maverick's story gets more interesting than most people expect. Interior. The Maverick's cabin is built around a meaningful range of trim experiences, from truly basic to genuinely well-appointed. The XL keeps things deliberately simple, with cloth upholstery, a tilt and telescope steering column, remote keyless entry, and front seat lumbar support. But even here, the 13.2-inch touchscreen is standard, along with wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, and an onboard Wi-Fi hotspot. It's a technology baseline consistent across every trim level. One of the real frustrations with affordable trucks is that the base price gets you in the door, but a comfortable daily driver costs considerably more. The Maverick handles that better than most. Mid-range trims add premium cloth upholstery, keyless start, a power locking tailgate, and a trailer hitch receiver as standard, with options including heated front seats, a heated steering wheel, and remote engine start. It's the kind of equipment that transitions the Maverick from a work tool into a comfortable everyday vehicle without requiring a jump to the top of the range. At the range-topping trim levels, you get things like synthetic leather seating, dual-zone automatic climate control, onboard navigation, a Bang & Olufsen audio system, and a 360-degree camera system are all standard. The gap between in base and a range-topping variants feels like two completely different vehicles, and that kind of flexibility is genuinely rare in the compact truck segment. Rear legroom is limited, adults will notice it, but the front cabin delivers 42.8 inches of legroom and 40.2 inches of headroom throughout. The interior flexibility is impressive, but none of it means much without knowing what each trim actually costs, and that's where this lineup has one more thing to prove. Trim levels and pricing. 5 trim levels cover the 2027 Maverick lineup, giving buyers a real range of options. The XL will start under $30,000. That's the lowest entry point for the hybrid powertrain, with a solid tech foundation despite the limited comfort features. The XLT at around $33,000 will remain the most recommended starting point, adding alloy wheels, upgraded upholstery, keyless entry and start, and a trailer hitch receiver. The optional tow package unlocking the full 4,000-pound towing rating is available here and above. The Lobo standard comes in around $38,000 with all the sport hardware, while the Lariat at around $40,000 takes the comfort and tech direction with standard all-wheel drive, B&O audio, the 360-degree camera, and adaptive cruise control. The Tremor will round out the range at around $43,000 with off-road suspension, all-terrain tires, a locking rear differential, skid plates, and trail control for buyers who want maximum capability off the pavement. The 2027 Ford Maverick is making a strong case that compact pickups don't have to apologize for what they are. A hybrid powertrain returning 39 miles per gallon combined, a turbocharge option hitting 60 in 5.8 seconds, a Lobo trim that genuinely handles like a sport truck, 4,000 pounds of towing capacity, and a lineup running from $30,000 to $43,000. That's a package covering more ground than most buyers expect from a truck this size. Few trucks at this price point are doing that across this many categories at once, and that's exactly what makes it worth paying attention to. The only problem is that the Maverick will soon have to face the whole army of small, affordable pickups. These are about to overflow the market, and the Subaru Baja is one of them. You can check it out in our next video. The legendary nameplate is coming back, this time ready to materialize all the qualities that are traditionally associated with this nameplate, from adventurous spirit to ultimate practical solutions that change the ownership experience entirely.